My husband was a native of Arizona. He passed away 3.5 years ago. We'd been married 46 years. He had Alzheimer's disease, and he was quite remarkable. Here it is many years after he's passed away, and I still have people telling me what he did for them. He was really very special.
I lost my parents between 10 and 11. I went under guardianship around the same time that both of my parents died. I wasn't able to really interact with them during their final part. The courts in Arizona made a determination without me that I was better to be placed with a random person here in Arizona. Right around 16, I actively refused to go back. I had a CPS worker come to my school, and they finally put me directly into a shelter for about 3 months until a home could be found for me.
My ex, I had a protection order against abuse for not only myself, but also my daughter. It was rough. We were dealing with emotional, physical, and mental abuse. We were getting threatened. I was told that I should have been 6 feet under. He threatened to kill my daughter. I couldn't do it anymore.
The low point for me, 18 was rough. I was reliant on a lot of services that sort of stopped then. There wasn't a chance to stay in a group home after 18. There was no thought or consideration. The moment you turned 18, that was it. You're on your own. Any mistakes you make are your own. There was nobody to catch you.
My daughter's been traumatized ever since she was 3 years old. She's tried to kill herself at least 6 times. The hardest one was before we moved. She had cut herself all over and taken about 45 800 milligram ibuprofen. And she called me and told me goodbye, and that there was nothing else I could do.
I think every change of life changes the way you look at the world. Under any circumstance, you have to just make the most of every opportunity that you have.
It just seemed like nothing was working, nothing was helping. I moved here from Kansas on December 8th. Phoenix has a better mental health community. I talked to my daughter first and made sure that she was comfortable with it, and she said, let's do it.
JFCS and a few core people in my life gave me the ability to believe in myself. Going through my entire life, the only program that I felt really had a huge impact to me, where I can still utilize the same skills to this day, has been the job development program at JFCS. JDP is the only one, really the only one.
I think it's been very interesting in my life, the times that Jewish Family and Children's Service has helped me personally. I had just lost my husband, and I had moved, and I wasn't going out, and I wasn't seeing anybody, and all of a sudden, I knew that I had to start exercising. And I'm not much of a jock. I don't like to exercise, but these Zoom classes are such an easy way for 45 minutes to learn something new, something that you didn't even know you wanted to learn.
When we first got to JFCS, it was very welcoming. It was as if we finally found a place to call home. They first put her with trauma therapy, which is absolutely amazing for her. I have seen her go from night to day. She's like, Mom, I need to see my therapist first. I need to work out a plan with her to make sure that this doesn't happen again.
I survived by being able to rely on JFCS. My psychiatrist at JFCS had been with me for many, many years. I've always felt comfortable with that team that they had then. It was a safe place. I don't think I ever felt safe anywhere. until JFCS.
I think it's just the Jewish Family and Children's Service is really such an important part of the Jewish world and the Phoenix community that I've always been very pleased to participate in anything that they do. The Jewish Family and Children's Service through the Center for Senior Enrichment has really served as an opportunity for learning on a silver platter.
In 2 years, we went from being a home-based business out of one of our spare bedrooms to actually acquiring this store. Our ultimate goal for this company is to train foster youth. I don't think that by myself I would have been able to do it. If it wasn't for JFCS, I would not be here right now. I wouldn't have taken the leap if I didn't have someone else who believed in me.
I see her doing great things in life. I see her becoming a mom. I see her achieving all of her dreams of being a tattoo artist, going to college, completing her degrees. She can look at, her scars and just sort of as a reminder that she made it this far and it's not going to stop her.
I would have not been at the place I am right now if it wasn't for JFCS and their job development program. Supporting JFCS is, quite honestly, the best impact that you can make. You are actually helping youth. You are funding the programs that really do make an impact.
JFCS as a whole, absolutely amazing. It's like a second family. It has given us hope. It's given us a second chance. It's given my daughter a second chance at life. Honest. If it wasn't for JFCS, I'd see my daughter back in the mental hospital, probably today. And hopefully not something that I can't think about. I can't live without her. Just never give up, because things are possible to change.